YouTube, welcome back. Lethal Tempo Darius. That is. Man, there's so much to talk about this rune. I just kind of like it. So let's do some discussing whilst the laning phase is kicking off, and we are throwing minions left, right, center. Lethal Tempo. I think it's actually okay in my opinion. I don't think there's that much of a problem with it. Apart from once you get 5 stacks, what use is it truly? Like, but don't underestimate it, because the damage you deal with the extra auto attacks, that should count for you actually taking this rune. So it's not bad. It's not bad. It's just I just want AD or some kind of damage source. Like if I could do this on Darius, but I don't do it on Darius because he's not exactly the type of champion to be able to take this, I would take Dark Harvest. Like really, because you just it deals damage on low HP target, it resets, and then you can stack it on top of each other, and like it's. But the reason why I don't is simply just because the champions that do take it, they usually can always like either proc it by poking, or they proc it because they keep killing the enemy. They have engage, they have poke, one of those two things. Darius doesn't have any of those things. Yeah, he has a pull, but as if you play Darius, you know people stand away from your pull, especially if they play ranged champions. And not to mention, you can't kill the laner whenever you want. That's just not how it works here in the top lane. So yes, we are doing Lethal Temple. Despite me wanting something else, I think it's still okay. You do your basic combo, and you start auto attacking, get that 5 stacks fast, and nice. Now, I'm trying to think of the build. I think yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna go Sunfire again. It feels okay, although I wish I could change it, because I don't really want Sunfire, but it works. It's expensive, but it works. Wish I could go. Man, I want to go Dustblade really, but I can't. So let's focus on this. You know, we do a lot of farming in this laning phase, mostly because I kind of already know what these champions are. I know what they do. I know how dangerous they can be. I know that their evasive maneuvers can be a problem for me landing my Q. Here's the thing about Lethal Temple. You just start walking up, auto attack. Nocturne kind of helped me here, so I don't know about you, but man, I deserve this, man, because I don't get enough of this. I know you guys see this happen sometimes, but me managing to get in a recording, it's a blessing, because I'm trying to think back to when I flash ghosted the Warwick. You know, that's so pointless to do. That's why I don't really engage with flash ghost on a full HP target. Like, what's the point if they're just gonna manage to make a disengage with their own flash? Just because you have flash doesn't mean you use it. Like, to secure 5 stacks, sure. To secure passive, to secure a reset, I'd say so. But, oh, here we go. Is she gonna kill me? Oh, she's being a weird champion. Yes! Yes! Finally! Finally! You suffer what I've been suffering on my losses! Finally, Gwen! What is this? He ulted, but he didn't press R. I think he queued, that's why he didn't get cancelled by my E. It's a strange Warwick interaction, but it is what it is. Call this late? Only I would do that. Spectre's Cowl, it's an AP champion, poking. Can't really manage to land my Qs because she goes untargetable. So you have to understand why I do these things. But Tob is looking for it. I mean, I already know why, because like I'm gonna get enough tenacity, and they have 1-2 AD. So with the Warwick auto attacks, I'd say it's fine. You just need to stack up some HP. She's standing really far away. Could I possibly like? Yes. Okay. Okay. Lethal tempo. I can't do anything like this. Like, I had to flash out because Warwick would just stay. Yeah, you see, Warwick would stay, right? And he would ult me because his ult is off cooldown. I can't just die to him. So. If I was a different champion, I think she would die there. I don't know, something targeted because my Q is telegraphed. And okay, whatever. There is a CS diff, I know that for sure. 92 to 56. I'm gonna close in on a plating, so we're gonna have a little bit of a gold difference. It's gonna be good. You need this gold to buy your items, so try to get whatever advantage you can. I know I said I was kind of against Bami Sender early. The thing is, I kind of came to realize you kind of, because you're not buying any long swords or pickaxes or Warhammer in the early game, you're not going to be able to clear the wave as easy. So you need, unfortunately, I know I hate to say this, but you kind of need Bami Cinder first, just so that you can wave clear properly. Because then the wave is just going to stay at an annoying amount of HP, and you have to queue again if you want to be efficient. And you don't really have that much CDR early on, so you're going to have to get the Bami Cinder. You see, this part I'm thinking about, this is just why. Oh man, lethal tempo and its auto attacks. No, she dodged my Q, but she still died. Now the reason why is because she's a level down and she is not respecting the stats that I bought. I bought health, I bought magic resist. I'm buying things and the armor so that her auto attacks deal less damage. It's really the stat check, really. And you have to invest in these kind of things because, honestly, it's one of the very few things that you got, man. Like, plain and simple. Is he trying to escape? Okay. He actually could have killed me. Just one more auto attack and I would have been gone. We got Sunfire Cape. I don't want to like build it first because I don't get its mythic passive bonus, but there isn't any other item I can buy first. Unless no, you have to buy it first. I just realized you have to buy it first. It's the best thing you can do right now, honestly. Just worry about the mythic passive after you get a couple of items. So that you need the item first. Get the wave clear, the damages. It's just you have to. Pantheon R? Why did he try to stop? And why is he level 10? Yeah, he is. Oh, he is gone. This LeBlanc. They don't even look like they have that much of a difference between them, but because they have Pantheon has 100 CS, LeBlanc has 120. So I'm just thinking. How are they getting stumped like this? Oh, right. We have Yumi. I just realized. Wait, Riot still hasn't removed that champion? I thought they made like changes to the AFK thing. Like if you're AFK, you don't queue up for 12 hours or something like that, so people wouldn't be wanting to AFK. But they didn't do anything about Yumi. Why? Like, the hell? What's going on here? And here's where I like Lethal Temple. You see, you just get that 5 stacks so fast. And why on planet Earth was she so fast? But look at this gameplay, right? How on earth do you deserve any of the... You don't deserve any of these assists. It's not you doing the work, it's them, it's us, me, LeBlanc, it's us, not you. But listen, man, because they're never gonna remove Yumi. They need to have a champion that anyone can play. Some disease in this game, some champions, they're never gonna leave. So just embrace it, okay? Just take the good and take the bad, because there's always gonna be a con of having a Yumi. The first one is usually they're stupid. The first con is if they're not putting any of their brain power. Everyone has a set amount of brain power, okay? It's 100%. They have their own set of brain power. Now, I'll talk about that after this fight here. You see, this is why I get, like, this is why I buy this item. This is why I buy Sunfire. Sunfire with the Spirit Visage Death Dance. The reason I do it is because I get CC'd a lot, man. I get CC'd a lot. However, I don't want to get unflinching because I want to make sure that I regain as much health back as possible, so I get that revitalize. And I get that stance and Spirit Visage to recover that HP. It's all because they keep hitting me. But I want to keep moving and regenerate the HP that they take away. So there you go. Those are the reasons I get Sunfire and build this way. What am I looking at? I don't... It's just really just over at this point. What's this? Oh, he didn't want to smoke, you know. And what's going on here? Wait. Yo, I'm dead. Well, at least I died to Warwick. That's 1k gold to him. Yeah, that was strange actually. Now I have to go for Stone Plate. I was gonna go Stoneplate and Randoms or something like that, or Starix Gauge, depending on how I felt. But anyways, thinking on how this game is going, I wanted to talk about the well, Yumi as a concept and as a champion. There are pros and cons to every champion. Now, Yumi, I know that there's a lot of pros and very little cons, but at this stage, listen. Just embrace it for what it is, okay? If she's on your team, try and strangle as many pros as that as possible. Just try and squeeze everything out, because it's on the disease is on your team that spreads on theirs. So you are on the good side, okay? Now as for when she's on the enemy team, I know it's hard, but you're gonna have to exploit whatever weaknesses there is. I know there aren't many, but trust me, there are. It's gonna be difficult, but for one, when she's off, when her host dies, because she's a parasite, you have to CC her as soon as possible and kill her. Like, killing the host is probably the hard part, but you gotta get what you have to get. You gotta get the armor pen, you gotta get the anti-heal, the anti-shield. Do what it takes to take the host down and make sure she dies right afterwards. If you want the easy way, okay, the best way, the easiest way, don't even play Darius. Pick Mordekaiser and sap her away from the host. yeah, I know I know playing a completely different champion just so that you can counter Yumi is absurd. I understand that, but this is League of Legends. You gotta do what you gotta do. Sorry, but it is what it is. I have Flash Ghost. I didn't use it in that last fight, so this is gonna be quite an interesting end. Why does she do 570 to... well, Warwick doesn't have any magic resist, so it makes sense. And she has Void Staff, so yeah, that actually makes sense. You should be taking 570. So yeah, I got pussy on me. Wait, what? And LeBlanc is around here? Wait, what are all these females doing here? Ah, I missed my R. That sucks. Hold on. They're all dying. Lucian is turbo behind. Quadra kill. Hold on. Go straight to the end screen. Straight to the end screen. Let's go to the post game lobby so that I can start explaining some things. I'm gonna drop some game down for you real quick. Now, before anyone starts saying Darius broken, Darius broken, Darius broken, I want you to listen carefully for the next 2 minutes. Although you should be listening carefully throughout the entire video, but just more emphasis on the next 2 minutes. You see, okay, first things first, you need to understand that they had an inting jungler, top laner, and mid laner. All that's left is the ADC. And the reason I didn't die to this strong ADC is because I had Yumi on my team. Yumi was on my team this time. And she was sitting on top of me with all those items I had. Because I didn't get ganked as much times. And because I was able to accumulate gold. Because I was actually not playing against such detriment as a fed mid lane, a fed jungler, and I didn't have to deal with that this game. I was able to do something very rarely, and that is survive 2 versus 5. That is, you do not understand how rare this is, and you want to take that away from me? I am a Darius mid and I don't get as much things as I want. And the few times that I managed to do something absurd, you say it's broken and you want to take that away from me? Who are you? No, seriously, who? This win was deserved and I deserved every bit of it. I go through win, loss, and I'm not going to move from the silo. So any of these absurd things happening, I deserve. It's mine. But as for the performance, it speaks for itself. I died very few times. I did the gold accumulation process pretty well. I carried the procedure at least. And we dominated. Just strangled them. We were always going to win. It wasn't really a time where they had a chance, really. So, GG. Thank you for watching the video. Do the YouTube usuals. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and watch more videos. Anyways, that's it from me. Hope you have a wonderful day. All my links are in the description down below. And peace out.
Nothing but